Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're here back with the R1. It's been a little bit. I know that you guys have been waiting for these kind of episodes, so here we are. If you are tuning in and you are a new viewer, I'm going to put a link in the top right of the video for you. Pretty much we took this 2022 R1 from bone stock to where it is now, probably about 14 different episodes with how-tos and showing you everything that we did with the bike. So hopefully that content can help you make a decision whether you have an R1 or you have a different sport bike or you need some help with an installation. So I hope that series is helpful to you. So pretty much we are prepping for the track weekend. It's my birthday weekend. I'm going up with some buddies of mine. So we're throwing on some parts. And one of the first changes that we're going to be making is a change to this driven gas cap. So with the driven, it is a very nice design. I'd say the machining is really nice. The halo design, it sits flush with the gas tank. They did a very good job, especially with the gas caps. You can actually get them in different colors as well. Kind of cool, little accents for your bike. But for me, at least, I want to go for a little bit more flush of a look. I've seen the Light-Tech versions and the Graves versions, which is the one that we ultimately went up with, and it's just more of a flat flush look, which is ideally what I'm going for. So we picked up the Graves Motorsports keyless gas cap. So pretty much the same idea as the driven. It doesn't lock in place, but it is a screw-on type gas cap. And it also has the breather valve right here. And the machining that Graves does is just, I mean, it's literally incredible. The stuff that Chuck Graves designs, I mean, all their parts are just top of the line, beautifully machined. So I'm stoked to get this on the bike. I think it's going to look really nice. And yeah, let's get to it. So to remove the driven keyless gas cap, it's pretty simple. Just three 4mm Allen bolts. So I'll get these undone. I did use Loctite during the install just to make sure they wouldn't come loose. Now we can just pull the cap off. Something I want to show you real quick is I did use the rubber seal from the stock gas cap. So if you do install this or the Graves, you can use the rubber seal. It will give it a more flush look around the gas tank. However, you will need to cut it to fit around the breather valve, which is right here, to make sure that your tank can breathe to let the fuel down into your injectors. So just something to keep in mind. Alright, so now we're going to install the Graves gas cap. So pretty much just sits on top. I'm just going to line up the holes. Now I'm just going to put a paper towel over the gas cap just so we can put some Loctite on these bolts. And don't overdo it on Loctite, even though I say that and I always overdo it. So put these in hand tight first. So now we're also going to do the last two with some Loctite. Oop, too much. Just wipe that excess off. I can never get the perfect amount with these bottles. It's so annoying sometimes. So now we're just going to put them in by hand. I already know they're right over the holes. So we're going to take our 4mm, go very easy into the threads just to make sure that we're not cross-threading. Do an even pattern just like you would with the axle nut on a car or your rear sprocket, anything kind of circular. You always want to do an even pattern, or sorry, even pressure on the screws. So we're just going to go around, maybe mix it up, go back, cross back over. So now we're starting to feel some good tension. So we don't have much more to go. Once again, since we do have Loctite, I'm just going to tighten these to where I feel some resistance, and we don't need to go any farther than that. So that one's pretty good. Check this one, that's good. Check this one, that's good. Check this one last time. And that's it. Alright guys, so we just got done installing the Graves keyless gas cap. I gotta say, I'm super stoked with how it turned out. It's a very low profile design. It looks great on the bike, exactly what I was looking for. The gap around the gas cap itself is not that large. I've seen larger ones from different companies and I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, so thankfully it did turn out this way. And also the finish. The finish is very nice. I don't think the camera can pick this up, but it does have lines around it, kind of like a vinyl record. It looks pretty cool. So I would assume that this is definitely going to deter some scratches like I had on my Driven. So I'm very, very satisfied with this so far. With the gas cap itself, the threads are very fine, and however, it does allow for a very tight seal. The only thing is it's a little bit noisy. So I'm going to unscrew it, screw it back on for you just so you can hear it. So it's not that bad. It is a little bit noisy, like I said, but you're really getting that tight seal, and that's what you would want out of a gas cap. So let's compare the Driven Racing Halo cap that we just took off to the Graves keyless gas cap. So both of these are great caps. I have no problems with them. The only thing I think it comes down to is style and preference. So the Graves is more of a industrial, sleek, low profile design, where the Driven is a more cleaner look, and you also have the color customization if you want to match it to maybe a theme on your bike. So I can recommend both of these caps, and I'm going to leave a link in the description below in case you're interested in purchasing either one of them. So this is going to be a short episode, as this is a pretty short install. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please definitely give me a like. If you have any questions about either of these or anything else about my bike, you can drop a comment in the section below. I respond to all my comments. And once again, please subscribe to the channel. We're so close to hitting 2,000 subscribers. It's going to be a big milestone for me, and I've enjoyed every second of it. So as always, ride safe, and we'll see you next time.